Hi guys! So a lot of you have been asking for a bookshelf tour ever since last year, and I finally moved, so this is it. Please don't think that I'm bragging because I really don't have that much books as compared to other booktubers out there, so I just hope that you enjoy seeing the books that I have and my collections and things like that. And yeah, let us get into the shit. So this is a brief overview of my relatively small bookshelf, and I am going to start here. So this bookshelf, as I like to call it, is my golden bookshelf because it has my Harry Potter books, which are golden and priceless, and it has some of the series that I really like and some of my favorite authors, but I think most of all this just has a collection of everything I like and all of my hardcover books. So first off, I have my Harry Potter set that was handed down to me by my beautiful, lovely mother. I have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This was my first ever Patrick Ness book that I've read. I cried like a baby. These are my John Green collection. I like everything except for this. I know, it was just too depressing for me. We have Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, Divergent, Insurgent, and Legion. I have the Hunger Games series, I have Shatter Me, and I have the lovely and beautiful Unravel Me. I have the psychology book, which I hauled. I still haven't read a lot from this. Here is my box of bookmarks. On to my next shelf. To be perfectly honest, this shelf just has all the books I've read before, and it's arranged by size. So yes, The Power of Six by Pittacus Lore. I have the duology Iona by Alison Goodman. These are badass. And then I have the House of Night series because these are actually the books that introduced me to YA. So yeah, I have the whole set. I've only read up till Burnt, I think. I think I need to finish the series, just finish it off. Of course, we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. I really like this edition. It's very pretty. The Diary of Anne Frank. Truth be told, I haven't read that yet. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I don't know. One of my favorite books. I think it should be on there, but it's okay. Cinder by Marissa Mayer. This was quite a good YA dystopian, I have to admit. The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I highly recommend this. This is one of the better YA dystopians that I've read. It was very thrilling. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, one of my all-time favorite books. The Betrayal of Natalie Hargrove by Lauren Kate. My friend Indah got this from me. I read it. It was okay. It reminded me a lot of Gossip Girl though. The Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. It's Not How Good You Are, It's How Good You Want to Be by Paul Arden. This was a great graphic book. Just gave lots of tips. It's quite expensive though. It was like $13 for a small paperback. P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern, which is also handed down to me from my mother. She reads lots of like adult contemporary, so yeah. I have not read that one. The Girl of the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson. And The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Really good adult thriller novel. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. A great modern classic, really illustrated our society actually. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, which I didn't enjoy. I really didn't like the cussing. It's too much cussing for me. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. Beautiful Creatures by Margaret Stowe and Kemi Garcia. Did not like that book too much. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have The Little Book of Saints, which I picked up because of a voucher I had. Warning guys, all the other books I'm gonna show you are books that I have not read. So forgive me. Now, it starts from here. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Deception Point by Dan Brown. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Across the Wall by Garth Nix. And A Farewell to Arms by the lovely Ernest Hemingway. I've actually read this, but I don't really have a place to shelve it yet. This is one of my favorite classics. It's great. I had to read it for school, but I really enjoyed it. We have Delirium by Lauren Oliver. The reason I have not started on it is because my friend has already spoiled the whole thing for me. So I was like, And then we have The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Us and the Answer by Patrick Ness, which is part of the Kiosk Walking trilogy. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. I'm halfway through this book. I'm finding it quite hard to continue though, but Charlize, don't worry, I will. If you're even watching this video, but yes, I will. I'll try to finish this. And in this bookshelf are basically all of the books that I have yet to read. First off, I have the complete work of Sherlock Holmes, which is in a beautiful edition. I haven't even like tore off the plastic yet. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I really need to start on this, I think. Yeah, I'm missing out. Unstoppable by Nick Vujicic. Serafina by Rachel Hartman. I read halfway and I got quite bored. The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. The Sherlock Casebook. Because, yes, don't worry, I didn't buy this myself. My friend got it for me for my birthday. Monsters of Man by Patrick Ness. I don't have it with the others because this is a bit too big. It's a different edition. Wither by Lauren DiStefano. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. The Sonnets and a Lover's Complaint by William Shakespeare. This is a Penguin cloth-bound edition. It's gorgeous. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Now I kind of have read it, but I have to stop making excuses, I think. The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared. Soon. Maybe. This though, Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. I've tried reading a page of this and it was too depressing, so I'm gonna save this for a time where I'm in the mood for a very depressing book. And there's this beautiful edition of Dracula by Bram Stoker. I got this from Gramedia. If you guys are from Indonesia and is interested. Dark Visions by L.G. Smith, which I actually have read. The Messenger by Marcus Zuzak. I'm actually reading it. So, kind of. Marshmallows for Breakfast by Dorothy Koomson. It was also handed down to me from my mom. And then I have the Song of Ice and Fire series. One of my book resolution is to finish this, so trust me, I will be reading Game of Thrones and I think I'm gonna do a review, please trust me. And then I have the Penguin Classics edition, which I am collecting. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, The Beautiful and the Damned by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, Tender is the Night by F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, and 1984 by George Orwell. The only thing I've read from here is Great Gatsby. Don't kill me, guys, don't kill me. And then on top I have The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, The Scorched Trials by James Dashner, which is the second book to the Maze Runner trilogy, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, Naked Heat by Richard Castle. It's based on the series Castle from Star World, I think. I tried to read 10 pages, didn't like it, going to sell it soon, not my cup of tea. Ordinary Faith by Timothy Athanasios, which was from my teacher actually. Oh, sorry. He gave this book to me and he personally signed it. So yeah, it was great. And then I have What on Earth Am I Here For by Rick Warren. The Loveliest Chocolate Shop in Paris. It has a beautiful cover. It's by Jenny Colgan. Again, from my mom. My mom says that this has recipes as well, so I can't read. Blind Willow Sleeping Woman by Haruki Murakami, which was also handed down to me from my mom. I have not read that yet because I want to start with a much simpler Murakami book that will allow me to get used to his style first. And then I have The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And then we have these books right here. This is a crossword puzzle. Thank you, Valerie. This is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I've heard so much great things, and it's a high fantasy book, so I need to find time for all these books. Yeah, The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. I think it's the second book to this series. Is it a series or a duology or a trilogy? I'm not sure. Then I have The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. I've only read this halfway through this. No, not really. A quarter, an eighth, a 12th. Starting on this, my first ever hardcover that I've bought. And don't worry, we are coming to the end of this. This is Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. I just bought this. I'm also currently reading this book. These are the books that I'm currently reading, or just got. Pulang by Leila S. Chudori. It's a Bahasa book. My first ever Bahasa book I bought, along with Melbourne by Wina Effendi. I really can't wait to read these because I need to expand on my Bahasa. I mean, I'm an Indonesian who can't really speak Bahasa that well, so... Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley. I'm about 3/4 way through this book, so I'm gonna finish it soon. Going to do a review on this. So far, I really like it. Hollow City by Rant and Breaks. So that is it, finally. Yes, there we go. So that is it for my bookshelf tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped you in some way, or maybe just showed how disorganized I am as a person. I don't know. But yeah, like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, still do. And I hope you guys can comment down below some video requests, because I'm kind of out of ideas. And yeah, I am going to see you guys soon. Have a happy February. Keep buying books, keep reading, and I'm gonna see you guys soon. Bye!